What's up guys, it's Jacob and today we are going to eat Japanese snacks with my Canadian friend Madu. I hope he likes them, especially takoyaki.
Yay.
These snacks we got as a prize from our last video, so if you're interested in that video, please check it out. It was a very cute matching quiz game. Anyways, let's try something. So Madu, which one do you want to try first?
Let's start with your favorite one. You've already hyped it up a little bit.
Good answer. So this is
high.
called kakipi. And I'm famous for eating these. And I really want to be sponsored by this company. So,
お願いします。
亀屋製菓の人が見てるならぜひ please like send me an email or something. So they're like rice crackers with peanuts. Let's try it. They're a little bit spicy, I think.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
You never eaten that one? You never eat?
I've never had one of these before, no. First try.
Okay, so
First
open
time
your
for
hand.
one of these.
Gonna get a peanut.
Yeah, mix it. There you go.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. The way I eat them is I usually eat a few at the same time. Okay.
あれまる。どうです
That's pretty good.
いいんだ。
That's pretty good. I like them a lot.
They're a little bit spicy, right?
A little bit.
So we're gonna do a ranking system
Good flavor.
out of 5 points. So obviously for me, this is my favorite snack. So this is a 5. What would you rate this?
I'll try one with the peanut first.
Okay, wait. Gotta eat them together.
Exactly. It actually does help. I'm feeling a 4 to 5. Very good flavor. Like a really good amount of spice. Like not too spicy, but enough that you feel it. And yeah, no, I would definitely eat these again. For sure.
4 out of 5. So this is my favorite snack. We usually eat it with like beer. So I think like most older
I can
people
see that.
eat it with beer.
Could be appetizer.
Yeah, sometimes like at some pubs and stuff, they give this out like free.
Oh wow.
チョコの食べたことある？チョコかけて。チョコ
Oh
コ
yeah.
ーティング。
They have a chocolate version of this too.
Really? Is it still spicy?
So they're covered in chocolate.
Okay.
So it'd be like this, but there's chocolate on the outside.
So good.
They sell them a lot at Christmas time. Have you had like Japanese snacks before?
Not a ton. I mean, I really like haichus.
Haichu!
Haichu are really popular here. すごい人気。
プッチョは？
Very good.
プッチョ知らない？
So that was the main one. And then like, there's a couple like sponge cakes and like bean stuff that like I've tried before, but like at Fujiya, which is like a Japanese store in Victoria where you can get some of these things. Yeah, I enjoy them all for the most part. There's a lot that I haven't tried though, so excited to dabble and try a few more.
This is the best one.
That's the best one?
This is the best one.
I'm the most excited to try these. Honestly. Yeah, they might be too spicy, but they look like they taste really good.
Okay, well let's try this one next then.
All right, then.
Okay. So these karamucho. So this is really popular in Japan. Let's try it. Oh, this is interesting. In Canada, our bags. How would you open this? How would you open this?
I would grab it from the back right here, and pull it open like that.
But Japanese bags
You rip it?
don't open very well like this. It's much easier. Like just try.
Try to open it.
Try to
the way
open
I
like you would.
Got it.
So
But it was not easy.
But
It
it's
was
not easy.
easy, yeah.
Whereas in Canada, our bags open really easily.
That almost ripped all the way.
Really easily like this. But in Japan, they usually open like this.
Interesting.
So from the top, you kind of pull. And Japan always has like an easy way of
Rip it.
opening something.
Like you kind of tell like these are this is how it's easy to rip.
So if you're at a party, you often see this.
I've never opened it like
Yeah,
that.
so
That's crazy.
Canadian people never open it like
開けない
this.
んだ。
But at Japanese parties, it's always.
So you don't
like-
even need a bowl. You just have the bag.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes.
Why have we not done that? This is like a today years old moment where like
Exactly,
you just
exactly.
see it, you're like, what?
For people who play like video games or people who don't want to get their fingers
Yep.
dirty. Cheers.
No, I can see it. That makes
Like-
perfect sense.
Gamer.
Also
Yeah.
something I've never thought to do, yeah.
If you're like working on the computer and you're like, oh crap. Just try this. Also, by the way, actually, in Japan, if you want to be polite, don't open your chopsticks like this.
Right.
You open them like
そうなの？
this. So she doesn't even know. 知らないの？
知らない。
知らないの？
いや、そ そんな大げさに開けないから。
Do you know why?
何？
It's like this and not like this.
わかんない。
Because to not bother the people sitting beside you, you should open like this.
ああ、くっついて
Because
肘が
if you open it too strongly like this, I might hit you.
あ
So she doesn't even know Japanese culture. My camera. 日本人でしょ？
あ。やばい。エセだわ。
やばいよ。
やばい。
So this is how we would eat them.
That's so funny.
おいしい。
美味しい。
おいしい。They're not as spicy as you were expecting, I think.
No, and a little bit of a crispier texture than I was expecting. Too. Really good.
Yeah, it's really good, right?
Really
I mean, you don't have to use the chopsticks.
I kind of want to now.
Because look, now my hands are dirty. 美味しいよね。
Wow. They're a little sweet too.
A little bit sweet. Probably. 美味しいもんね。
美味しいわ。
I could eat these all day.
美味しい。
美味しい。
There's 5.
5 out of 5!
Like usually when I eat chips, like I think of like what kind of dip would go best with it to like make it better. I don't even feel like these need it. It's got like enough. Most chips that have this kind of flavor don't have like the same kind of ruffles like texture that we have like in Canada, and like those ones either have a little bit too much spice or flavor or not enough, or they're like a little bit too rough on like the edges of the mouth. This one has the same shape, but it's like still crunchy, but yet like soft, like it wasn't scratching the inside of my mouth.
You know what it is? I think Japanese chips are a little bit smaller.
I was gonna say the size is actually probably a
And-
big reason for that.
You know what's also awesome is this bag is the perfect size. In Canada, we only have like the really small size,
They're really big.
like this size, or we have like family size. Like
There's no like how many grams are in this one? Would say
this is 54.
54. Yeah, I was gonna say it's either 30 or 200. So like yeah, 60 to 100. Like those kind of never really.
Like this is a good size.
Exist.
You don't feel guilty. eating this,
Yeah.
Right? Like we could eat the whole thing and it'd be fine.
Wow.
Wow, 5 out of 5.
すごい。
For me, it's like a 3.5.
Okay. I thought about giving it 4.5, and then after I had a couple more, I was like, I don't really know what I'd do to make it better.
What's your rating?
これ？4かな。
4.
堅揚げみたいなのが好きかも。
Me too.
もっと。止まんない。止まってない。
Might just eat the whole bag.
What is it?
Not much spicier than the kakimi.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, kakipi is also pretty spicy. Like, 止まんないよね. These are so good. Like, you could eat these forever, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'd eat this whole bag in Walmart.
But so,
I know you're trying to get sponsored, right? Should I have?
I'm
given
trying to
it
get
a 5?
sponsored. Yeah, I'm trying to get sponsored. Come on, please sponsor us. Yeah, come on. Sponsor me, please, please.
I'll try and get sponsored by this one.
カラムーチョスポンサーもあると。
Kamena Seika, because Kamena Seika has Happy Turn, Happy
ハ
Turn,
ッピーターンめっちゃ好き。
Happy Turn, Kakipi.
ポタポタ焼き。
Yeah, that's a good one.
This is a
Oh, Magari Senbei.
曲がり線。
Yeah,
うん。
that's awesome. Oh, これだ。the one that has like いっぱい入ってるやつ。
つまみ種。
Yeah.
いろいろあるよ。
Yeah, そう。つまみ種も好き。もう。
I told you it was a 5.
Wow.
Let's go with these ones right here. Yeah, but open these ones. Hokkaido butter.
うん。
Hokkaido butter.
Sounds good.
Compare to original one.
Yeah.
Oh
Compare.
yeah.
This is the
The
original,
original
right?
one.
うん。This is the original.
This is the original?
Salad is original one.
Wow.
うん。
Oh, it actually says original. でも英語書いてるじゃん。
英語で書いてあるね。
すごいね。
でも日本語だったらこれサラダ味になるからね。
So they call this salad flavor.
In Japan.
Yeah, like any.
That's the one. Yeah.
In English, we would call that veggie flavor.
う
You know,
ん。
like there's like veggie
But they use
crackers.
the words yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay.
Can you say this?
Jagariko?
Jagarico?
Jagariko.
Jagariko.
じゃがりこ。
Jagarika.
じゃがりこ。
Jagariko.
かわいい。
かわいい。
Can't do it.
言う。
Yes, that works. That works. Pretty normal, to be honest.
But original one.
Let's compare them.
Or
Yeah, original.
salad or original flavor.
Yeah, salad. I prefer this one.
I think so too. They're very similar though. Like, same kind of texture.
They're
obviously.
pretty much the same.
But like this one's like a little smoother. But like I don't know exactly how to. It's the butter that like is giving it that taste, and like it works. Like it's definitely like it's not bad, but there's like not a lot with it. Like it's kind of just that butter flavor, nothing else.
It's not as good as the karamucho, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be hard for me to say it. But like yeah, this one has like a little bit more going with it.
This is like a 3 because I would say it's a 3 because you can buy it anywhere in Japan. When you eat it, your hands don't get dirty. So it's pretty easy to eat and it's really easy to share. Because usually it doesn't come in this package, it usually comes in like a cup.
Okay.
Yeah, cup type shape. So it's
Really,
really
it's like a Pringles, but
Yeah.
kind of like Pringles, yeah. So yeah, it's easy to share and you can bring it anywhere. And the reason it's good in a cup is they don't break. So you throw it in your backpack.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Clever.
So I would say it's like a 3. But these are pretty popular, so we might hurt some people's feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I would give that one about a 3 as well. And like this one a little bit higher.
Oh.
I don't know if I give it a 3.5, maybe 3.25 because they're
3.2.
pretty much the same. This one's got a little
That
bit
is
more
true
going
though.
for it.
I would say this is a little bit better.
We can give them both 3s.
サラダの勝ち。
うん
やっぱり。How about you?
私もサラダが好きかな。でもじゃがりこ好きだから私これ5だよ。
Go! She said it's a 5. This
Really?
Yeah, じゃがりこ is one of my favorite snacks.
Wow.
And you just heard us talking.
And you know, in Japan there is a long one. We call it L.
There's
Or
a-
like
yeah.
small, this same size. So I always get L.
I do think if you like, I don't know what you'd want to put that with, but if you put either of them with like a dip, I think it would be really, really good too.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
It would be good with a dip.
It would be better with
No,
a
just
She doesn't
just
think so.
eat
dip.
it.
Alright, fair enough.
She likes the L size.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because we had like 2 spicier ones too, and now we're coming in. And it's like probably a little bit kinder to us. But,
悪いよ。
Sorry, I'm kind of dirty-minded. She's like, she really likes the long ones more.
悪いよ。
I'm sorry, children. I'm sorry. Okay.
I thought this was PG, Jacob.
It doesn't have to be PG. To be honest, we can talk about pretty much anything. Japanese people love dirty jokes.
Love it.
Japanese people love
We were talking
dirty-
about the first episode of that anime where they just die right away, or like the whole family gets killed. I thought that would be crazy here, but there it's normal.
Right, so we were talking about Demon Slayer, 鬼滅の刃の話してて、今さっき。And we were talking about how in the first episode of Demon Slayer, his whole family gets killed. There's blood and everywhere. There's like heads chopped off. And I go to Japan and there's like 5-year-olds who are like, I love 鬼滅の刃大好き. I'm like, これ見てんの? In Canada, we would never watch that type. Like, Pokemon is okay.
I feel like some parents don't even like their kids. Don't even want their kids watching Pokemon. They'll be like, it's too violent.
Yeah.
Like, why are the pets fighting each other? Like,
Yeah.
that's. My parents weren't like that. I don't think that was common, but I've definitely heard that.
Definitely. Like,
Which is wild.
Look, if I watched Demon Slayer when I was 5 or 6 years old, I would definitely cry immediately. I'd be on the floor. I'd be like, what? But all these Japanese kids are like,
水の呼吸。
yeah, Mizuno Kuku, and they just like blood everywhere. It's crazy. It's crazy. Japan definitely has a deep culture with like film and animation. Like especially with like Ghibli movies and stuff. I feel like Ghibli is almost like a, you know what Ghibli is, right?
I don't think so, actually.
Like a My Neighbor Totoro
No,
or Spirited Away.
I'm feeling bad for not knowing this.
Okay, we're gonna make an episode of watching Ghibli movies or something. Because I feel like Ghibli movies are almost like a part of Japanese culture. Like almost everyone has seen them. And like they can be pretty like serious topics. But kids watch them. And like they can be scary. Like the scariest one when I was a kid, Sento Chihiro, which we call Spirited Away. In like the first 10 minutes of the movie, she goes on vacation with her parents, and they suddenly just turn into pigs. It was like the
Are these like
scariest.
short films?
No, it's like a full.
Okay, it's like a full one.
film.
Okay.
I'm like, whoa. Like I almost cried. I might even cry now.
Yeah. Common theme. Jacob cries a lot.
I do that.
Yes.
Oh my God. That's actually true. Well, I've seen you cry before too.
Oh, I didn't say I didn't cry. We're both sensitive little boys.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's actually true. He doesn't look it, but Madhu is pretty sensitive.
It's true.
Definitely.
Very true.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
All right, we got both.
I think we should do this one.
All right.
Oh, you want to do this one?
Sure, I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Oh my gosh.
People have been saying I won't like this one, so I'm very curious.
You might like it, but I think you'll be surprised.
Okay.
This is what I mean. Japanese packaging is awesome. It has this like little easy tab. So here you can pull it. Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Yeah, no, it's just.
And it's like beautiful.
There we go.
I've only tried this twice. That's it.
That
They're just little.
looks like gum.
They do look like, it kind of looks like gum. Yeah. You've definitely never tried this before.
Oh no.
So this is like a type of seaweed, but kombu is more like kelp. We actually say kelp, not seaweed. So it's a type of seasoned kelp.
Just smell it first.
What's that?
Yeah, that is not.
It smells
what I expected.
bad.
It doesn't smell bad. It just does not smell what I expected.
It smells very sour.
Yeah. But it's like almost smells like it should be a candy, but I'm not expecting it to be a candy.
Pretty sour. I like it, but I only like it when I'm drinking.
I could see this going good with beer.
Right? This would be good with beer. The Canadians drink a lot. So.
It's so different, yeah. It's just different from anything like that I normally eat. But it's not bad by any means.
Nothing.
This is not my favorite. I would give it a 2. It's not a
So
1.
you wouldn't have to get.
Like, I wouldn't buy this for myself. But
It's cheap?
It's cheap. I know it's cheap. And this is like a really old style snack.
Good for souvenir, maybe.
Yeah, it's a good souvenir to give to your friends. Again, if I had a beer, then it's a 3.
Yeah, no.
If I had a beer, it's a 3 out of 10. 3
Like,
out of 5.
just like the sourness and the bitterness of it, like just would go well with most light beers. I'll be a little bit more favorable to you. I'll give it a 2.5. It's not quite as good as the Jagariko. Jagariko. I can't. So I'm not gonna try it. I just say it wrong. I got it the second time. I'm getting better then.
It's not kind of messy though, eh?
Yeah, like what's that powder
What?
that's on it? I don't know.
Sour powder.
It's like this sour, kind of looks like salt. Right?
Because yeah, like the flavors don't like fully complement each other. Like there's a sourness and then it's like a almost like tanginess maybe with the seaweed that like it works a little bit, but like there's a bit of a once like the sour powder is off of it, then like it's just it's kind of just like 2 completely different things.
2 from me, 2.5 from Madhu. We have 2 snacks left. I think we should eat this one last. But let's go with the gummies because Japanese gummies.
Pretty hard to miss in the Japanese game.
Japanese gummies. You said you like haichu.
At least better than haichu.
Is it better than haichu?
This is a small, tiny one. So
No.
cute.
Haichus are already a 4. So.
Do you know why? The reason I like these is they actually taste like fruit. Like, wow, they're really small. What? This is way.
Have you not had these before?
I had them, but they're not usually this small. What? Can you even see this?
Oh, you want
Look
your
how small-
They smell like so concentrated. Like
It's so small.
yeah. Like I got like
Look,
7 of
yeah.
them. It's doing nothing.
Okay, but the smell is really, really strong.
For like something that's so small. I want to know what the bag would smell. I'm not gonna smell the bag right now, but it probably would be even crazier. Chewy.
Chewy, they're pretty chewy.
That makes sense though, based on what you're saying.
I think they have like collagen in them too. Like some Japanese gummies have collagen, so it's like really good for your skin.
Really good flavor.
The smell is awesome.
It smells awesome. They're a little too small.
They're too small, okay, but this is not normal though.
Yeah,
Like,
this
They're
is
normally
small
bigger, like
one.
double the size.
they're usually triple the size.
Triple.
3 times bigger, I think.
Like yeah, like I'll put like I'll have 4.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your score?
Get a 4.5.
4.5! Wow!
4.5.
4.5.
Very good.
For me, it's like a 4. I would say 4. 4. Taka! Taka! $2.78. In Japan, how much are they?
110 yen.
Yeah, so usually, so this is $2.78. That's like 300 yen. So it's like almost triple the price compared to Japan. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the smallest gummies I've ever seen.
These are the smallest gummies. Yeah,
Literally.
These are the smallest gummies I've ever seen.
日本でも見たことない。
They like almost get like stuck in your tooth.
How are you?
Because it's like the size of one of your teeth.
It says here though, they're actually made from 100% grape juice.
That makes sense. That's why it was so concentrated. It's like
Very.
so sweet smelling. That's also what made it so good too.
Like they taste like actually like real grapes. Like this is what
Pretty
grapes
much.
taste like in Japan. Yeah. Let's move on to the last one.
Ooh,
Which,
yeah.
looking at this is also expensive. $3. $3 in Japan. This is like 140.
Yeah.
140 yenぐらいかな. $3. You know what this is?
So, yeah, no, I was told that it's like a bean paste or like bean jelly kind of thing. That's what it says right here. Red bean jelly is exactly
Red- yeah.
what it is. With the English translation.
Have you ever had red bean anything?
I've had, I don't know what kind of pastry it was. If it was like a croissant or a, what is it? Maybe just like a bun. I've had like buns with this inside of it.
Like sometimes in Chinatown they sell
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm thinking.
ampan. Ampan, but it's more like not the Japanese style one. It's more like the Chinese style one.
So I've had like this with bread before, but
Okay.
I've never had it kind of just by itself. And curious, like, because that means like the textures can be a bit more pronounced. So it'll be really interesting. How do we open this one? Just rip it from the top.
赤いところ
そう。
から。
え、
開かない。
わかんない。
開かない。
We need help from the camera girl. ありがとう。
これは何ですかね。
Usually Japanese stuff is easy to open.
あ、こうです。
Oh, okay. ありがとう。
Ah,
はい。
arigato.
ありがとう。Oh my gosh, めっちゃあんこって感じ。
羊羹だよ、羊羹。
羊羹。But like it looked like
あんこと違うかも。
あんこ違うよね。
うん。
Okay. So I guess you should just take a bite of that. It's a long.
I like it. It's very sweet.
Is it?
Yeah, the bean and the jelly, it throws me off, but like not too much. Pretty good.
Let me try.
Pretty good.
Because I only tried this maybe twice, so I don't really remember. It is sweet. If he thinks it's sweet, because in Canada our stuff is much sweeter than Japan. Most Japanese people would think this is like
Very
Oh,
sweet.
way too
Like
sweet, I
candy,
think.
yeah.
Good matching with green tea.
yeah. We can have some tea after. We can have some tea and finish it. It'll be a lot better. I do like it though. But that's why you were saying earlier they put this kind of stuff inside the bread,
Yeah.
so it's a lot. You just get a.
Yeah,
A
it
bit of
mixes with the like.
Sometimes they wrap it in like a rice flour thing.
Yeah,
called-
that would be interesting to try.
It's called daifuku.
Okay.
So, and sometimes they put a strawberry in it too. Called
めっちゃ美味しい。
ichigo daifuku.
It's like it's like a different style donut almost. It's like jelly.
Yeah, it's almost like a donut.
that.
It's kind of like a Japanese donut. It sounds crazy, but like it's like a
Yeah.
rice flour donut, I guess. Okay, so what would you rate this?
I think I would give that one a 3. I think it's right, kind of on par with the Jagariko, but I'm not good enough to give it a 3.5.
For me, I don't really like sweet stuff. I really like red bean, but it's just a little bit too sweet. I gotta give it.
2 means Jacob would never buy it again, by the way.
I wouldn't buy it again. I wouldn't buy it again.
Yeah.
To be honest. These are seriously like
They're so small.
the smallest.
Like, you would drop one and never find it.
Like I can't even explain how small they are. They're smaller than my fingernail.
The size of a tooth.
But even for kids, this is too small. It's like for birds. The cool thing about these is actually there's different flavors. I can go get it. You want to try it?
Sure.
I have another flavor.
あるんだ。Is good?
Mm-hmm.
I actually found 2 more snacks. This is the same, but this is my favorite flavor. Shiodare. So everyone, if you like kakipi, this is the best flavor. If I was ranking the kakipi like
Okay.
individually, this is like number 4 on my list. This is number 1. Umeboshi, which is sour plum, is number 2. Number 3 is shichimi mayo. Is my number 3, and then this is my number 4. I've had almost every flavor of
すごい
kakipi
日本人より知ってるよ
How many are there? Like 10?
No, there's like 100.
Oh.
Because every prefecture, like every prefecture or province has its own.
No way.
Yeah, so when you travel, every time I travel, you guys know, I'll buy them. It has like a salt and pepper type flavor. Oh, すごい。ただいま。日本にいるって感じ。
Yeah.
This is the best snack in Japan. Number 1. 亀安
お願いします
亀安
I'd give this one a 4.5.
So Karamucho is still number 1. That's
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Kagamucho. Karamucho.
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 Kara means spicy.
Karamucho.
Doesn't sound like Japanese. Karamucho.
Cute
Karamucho.
カラムーチョカラムーチョ
Karamucho.
Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I don't know the difference between that one and the other one.
And then this one, soramame. So that,
Like edamame snack?
yeah, soramame is like a bigger bean.
Yeah.
It's like it's like this big.
Yeah. Soda.
Yeah, soramame.
Soda.
So they're kind of dry. I love this snack though.
Oh wow. I like that. Those are good. I mean, all these snacks like I could sit down and eat
They're all good.
for a long time.
But do you think Japanese snacks are better than Canadian snacks?
Overall, I'd say probably by a little bit, just from like the selection.
Like
I feel like,
Japanese?
yeah, Japanese. I'd say Japanese ones are probably a little bit better. Canadian ones, like, they're all like so similar. I find even if you get like a different company with the same flavor, whereas like these two ones right here that we
Totally
just had
different.
are
Right?
like very different. Yeah, no,
Yeah, no.
no,
Yeah, no.
did it again.
He does this all the time. So this is very, very natural. They say, yeah, no, which means no. But it's confusing to you guys. But you're trying to say, yeah, no, Japanese are probably better than Canadian snacks. But you're right. Japan has so many flavors. Because they get a new flavor like every month. And
Exactly.
It's like
and
a-
like we Canadians, they try to put new flavors on, but it misses more than it hits. And I feel like it's probably safer going with these ones. Like more variety too. Like I can't compare any snack that like a Canadian style snack to something like
we
this.
have nothing.
And like, while this isn't incredible, like it's good. Like there's still like, if you wanted something like this, you can't really find it.
Yes, and this too, like, I mean, yeah, you guys have
Yeah.
a good variety of stuff. Like, this is actually a good variety that we got here. Like,
Yeah.
we got your more natural snacks. You got the classic snacks. You got.
I guess
the
it makes
best
sense that
snack.
my favorite one was like chips and gummies, which are like the most
Yeah, those
Canadian
are
style
kind of Canadian.
snacks. Which it's funny that those was one of my favorites. And I'm sure that's not a coincidence.
You're coming to Japan, right?
Yes, I will be coming to Japan. I don't know when yet, but I will be there.
We'll have to go snack shopping in Japan. Do you like this one?
うん好きだよ
Oh, really?
うん
How was this one?
まあまあ普通の梅の昆布の方が好きかもおしゃぶり昆布
Ah, that I like that more. That's
Really?
better. That's better. So, 間違いない。
うん
So I guess we've decided that Karamucho is probably Maru's favorite. Definitely, right?
Yeah, out of these ones, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something that could beat it, but that was hard to beat.
I think there's maybe one thing that could beat this, and it's the pizza potato. Pizza potato wanchan
勝ってるね
katteru. We'll have to find the other one. There's one that's like pizza flavored
Oh, like chips?
chips, and
Okay.
those are crazy.
Yeah, I could see that.
Anyways, that pretty much wraps up all of our snacks. I feel like I'm actually kind of full now. to be honest.
I'm gonna eat the rest of those.
Yeah,
chips.
he's gonna eat the rest of it. Karamucho.
Kagamucho, yes. Kagamucho. How do I say it again?
Ka,
Ka,
da,
da,
mu,
mu,
u, mo haiteru.
からムー
Oh, okay, okay.
kara
Okay, we
mu.
gotta start again.
Okay.
Kada,
Kara,
mu, u,
mu, u,
cho.
chu. Kara Caramucho.
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 Well,
Better.
that's
That
really
felt
good.
better.
That's
That felt
really,
better.
really good.
Caramucho.
'Cause actually, this sound, this "da" sound in Japanese is really hard for Canadians to
With the
pronounce.
tongue, yeah.
It's more like an L sound than an R sound.
Yeah.
But Madu speaks French.
That helps a little bit.
So yeah, Madu's really good at French, so that helps.
Yeah.
He knows how to learn a language. Yeah. Ah, I forgot about that. Yeah, my French sucks. Actually, I think you can learn Japanese pretty quickly.
Probably could. I was thinking about like hopping on Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Starting to learn a little bit.
Everyone, Duolingo, you use it too?
No.
I used it a bit for Spanish, and then I kind of got bored of it.
Spanish?
Yeah, I was trying to learn a little bit of Spanish. It was mostly because I had a teammate on the basketball team that spoke Spanish, and I wanted to surprise him with a couple phrases.
I learned Japanese because I like Japanese.
That's why you did it? Yeah, I mean, that doesn't actually surprise me. Considering your last 7 girlfriends are all Japanese. And you moved there.
Yes, I moved there. I moved there for a girl before, actually. Like, I was going back to see her because I'm a very nice boyfriend.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Madu seemed to like almost all the snacks.
Yeah, 2.5 was my lowest, so.
Yeah, so I guess Canadian people probably would be open to trying like this kind of snack. But yeah, Madu seemed to like pretty much everything. We'll have him back on for a part 2, so wait for that. We're having a lot of fun eating snacks, and I will also make a version with a Japanese person eating Canadian snacks, so I need some recommendations.
Oh yeah, I'll be able to set you up with some for sure.
Yeah. If you guys like the video, please hit the subscribe button. There will be more Madu, there will be more Jacob, of course. And hit the like button, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.